Hello guys and welcome to the ProDota Cup series by Hitbox TV. We are here watching MVP Revolution fighting against Happy Feet in the last match of the SEA region for this tournament. And this is going to be the last match of the day that we're going to cast as well. Later on we have some EU matches. But for now, let's enjoy some good SEA Dota between the Kyrgyzstanians from MVP Revolution and the guys from Happy Feet. The first game goes entirely to MVP Revolution, completely dominating with a combo of the Troll Warlord and the Legion Commander. And they're looking to get a 2-0 in this tournament and moving on with their win streak if they can beat Happy Feet a second time. That said, guys, my name is DSwordfish. I will be your caster for today, and joining me today will be Corrupt Robot as my co-caster. How you doing, man?
Hello. It seems that Happy Feet have identified the problem of the last game, the Legion Commander and the Troll, and they've completely taken them out of the draft. They do not want to see that happen again. And in response to this, they've picked up a Magnus and a Disruptor. Two nice wombo combo heroes that you can very nicely put together for the RP and the Static Storm, meaning that the opposing team has to buy BKBs early on to deal with it. And even then, in late game, the Disruptor could pick up some Ags and completely stop that from happening.
Very true. And even if you do have the BKB in the late game, the RP can still catch you. The Static Storm on top of you, and by the time the BKB is done, the stun will be done as well, and Static Storm will start affecting you. So, Happy Feet respond to this with a why? Like one of the Wars heroes against Disruptor.
Yeah, I was about to say, Timbersaw's not great against Disruptor.
I mean, he is without a doubt one of Joel's best heroes and one of the best Timbersaws in the world. So I'll give you that. But against Disruptor and Magnus, maybe not the best of ideas, and especially when you still have two cores still available, which are the off or the carry and the mid laner, and you can still easily pick up a mid laner that deals a lot of magical damage, like a Puck, for example.
He's not that great against Treant Protector either, who will probably be roaming the off lane to hit him.
It's true, because you can't destroy that many trees in the early game, and they already pick up the Juggernaut. I love that pickup, actually. Has so much sustain in combination with the Treant Protector. And you take away the pick from the enemy team in case they do want to go like Timbersaw mid or Timbersaw off lane or something like that.
Okay, I think I'm going to call that. I think the Juggernaut, Disrupt, and Treant are going to kill the Timbersaw for first blood.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. The Crystal Maiden is also a very nice candidate for that. And so is the Rubik. They're very squishy supports.
Yeah, but I just feel like they're going to go aggressive from minute one on the top lane.
Oh, 100%. With the Disruptor Juggernaut combination. And even the Treant Protector if you want to use a... I mean, Treant Protector can hang out with the Magnus down bottom or go with the Juggernaut. Either way, it works for them. Honestly, the lanes are very powerful for Happy Feet, but the Timbersaw together with Rubik Crystal Maiden is not that great. They probably need a carry.
Yeah, they showed their hand at the beginning of the game by picking Crystal Maiden, Lina, and Rubik, so you definitely can't put the Timbersaw mid. There's no way of like skipping lanes out. So yeah, they could put him in the safe lane and just maybe do an aggro try against MVP. That could work, but they need a strong core for that to work.
Without Weaver banned by MVP Revolution, that's what they were looking for. That could have been a really good core for Happy Feet, actually. It doesn't really amplify your physical damage much, but it does help the lane in the late game. And it was the sort of counters her, but Juggernaut suffers a lot against him. And look, the Puck. I was talking about MVP Revolution. That's gonna be their pick. Love that pick.
Look at all that wombo combo.
Wow. Oh. That's why they picked a Timbersaw. I understand now. That actually makes a lot of sense. That's gonna be in. Yeah, Timbersaw offlane, because Jules plays such a great Timbersaw, of course. Even if Jules is technically their carry, Yash can be playing Nagasara this time. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. I mean, well, I don't like Nagasaran because in general nobody likes casting a Nagasaran game to begin with. But I do like the Nagasaran pick in a sense that Happy Feet have 4 heroes which excel in the early game, so you're gonna create a lot of space for Nagasaran. And then MVP Revolution have to play around that essentially, where they have to want to kill the Nagasaran, but they won't be able to go in a 5 versus 4 engagement and win, right? So. If it wasn't because MVP has such a good draft, I would actually even go for Happy Feet. I really like the draft this game. It was much better than the last one.
Yeah, I like that Naga Siren pickup. It is fantastic. If they can create enough space, the Naga could definitely carry this game. There's no doubt about it. The Radiance Burn with all her illusions can keep pushing out the waves, making it impossible for MVP to ever get anywhere near their tier 3s. But it's still quite scary. Because, as I said, there's a lot of wombo combo on the side of MVP. They've got the Treant ult, they've got the Puck, they've got the Disruptor, and the RP to set it all up to begin with. Not to mention the fact that Juggernaut excels at killing heroes quickly in the mid-game.
And with that, the guys... Yeah, I mean, the Juggernaut does excel at killing things in the early game in combination, especially with the Disruptor, but at the same time, you're looking against Crystal Mane and Rubik, some of the better defensive supports. I don't think it's going to be that easy, with even with the Wong combo.
The Rubik is a very nice pickup. He can if he plays well, he can change.
Some RP.
Yeah, he can change the team fights a lot.
Yeah, I mean, all he needs to steal is an ARP. I mean, he has great things to steal. All of them really relevant. Waning Rift is even a good enough steal. Static Storm, RP, the Omni Slash, the Blade Fury as a whole, and the Dreamco, obviously, right? And obviously,
Glimpse, Static Storm, Kinetic Field.
Yeah, honestly, anything but Thunderstrike from Disruptor is great. So. This Rubik is a really great pickup of Happy Feet. AU is a fantastic Rubik. That said, before we do move on with the game itself, let's present the teams real quick. This time we'll start on the dire side, giving some credit to MVP Revolution. This team coming straight up from Kyrgyzstan, now training in Korea. We are going to have W Zyek, the captain of this team, playing again, repeating on the Trim Protector. Here in the mid lane is going to be Stormcat on the Puck. As the carry, the Juggernaut, played by Pubber. The second support being Blizzy on the Disruptor. And finally, in the offlane position, Napa Leoshka as the Magnus. What do we have on the Happy Feet, the Filipino side?
Right, so on the Rubik, we've got AU.
That's a really good dust. That's fantastic. They knew the Dream was here, and they're going to punish him for it. They have a telekinesis as well to bring him back out. And W Zyek is as good as dead. He even lost his invisibility. That's first blood on the Dream Protector because of some sixth sense Spidey's tingling.
That was a beautiful dust. I was completely wrong. Yeah. But that was a beautiful dust there.
Yeah, my Spidey senses are tingling.
He was not expecting it at all.
Yeah, that was a superhero move by AU. This is what happens when you have two supports instead of one position 4. You can actually buy dust early on to deal with the trait.
Surprisingly, they actually used the dust rather than putting down the sentry.
I like that better.
Yeah, I like it better as well. It's a more of a riskier move, but
once you get it, the slow is so great that
yeah.
And obviously it's
you don't it's only a level 1 Nature's Guide, so you don't benefit much from the movement speed.
Exactly. Actually only 10%, so that does actually slow you for 10% total. Anyway, before we continue with the theory crafting, 2% of the teams. Oh gosh. What are you doing? That creep skip with a Disruptor. Do you really think he's not gonna get level Glimpse? Okay, he eats a tree, he has reactive armor only, but they're body blocking him pretty well. His Disruptor seems fatter than what his mom told him. And Yaj here is not gonna go down because of his ridiculous amount of tank. Jesus, I hate this hero. What? Okay, anyway, present the teams, please.
So we got Yaj and the Timbersaw.
Okay, he's not gonna die.
Yeah. We've got Ben-Hur on the Lina.
Ben-Hur.
That is Ben-Hur, my friend.
No, that's Ben-Hur. That's the NH in Filipino is and yeah. So.
Have you not seen the epic Ben-Hur?
No. What?
You haven't?
What's
the classic movie Ben-Hur?
Are you being serious here?
Yes.
Is it an actual movie?
Yes, it's an actual movie called Ben-Hur.
Are you sure it's not Ben-Hur?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Ben-Hur.
Is it really a movie?
Yes! I am not kidding you, man. There's a movie called Ben-Hur.
No, but there's a dash between them.
What? Why does it matter there's a dash between them?
I don't know. I thought okay,
the remake doesn't have a dash.
Okay, I guess. Okay, Ben-Hur. I guess you're right. I thought it was just Philippine. All right. Okay. Now bottom.
It's Jesse Vash on the Crystal Maiden. We've got Jules on the Nagasire, and I've already covered Yai on the.
Oh, sorry, I've missed AU.
AU, who is really close to death on the Rubik.
And so is the top lane. Yash gonna go down to the Blade Fury damage, and AU manages to survive and even steal. he snags a double damage rune and leaves. So in the end, Yash will be the second blood, so very close, but not quite there. If it wasn't because the Trim Protectors had to commit suicide, they do kill Yash, so this lane is actually really dangerous. You weren't wrong in your analysis there, especially with the Blade Fury's magical damage. He does not care about reactive armor. Look at that. The best part about the magical damage of Blade Fury is that not only is it one of the highest magical damage spells in the early game, is that you don't actually need to use your auto attacks to harass him, meaning that the reactive armor will not give him any stacks. And usually Blade Fury clears creeps really easily, so either like you have 6 creeps attacking you, or you can't really get many reactive armor attacks. Really good usage of the Nature's Guys there, by the way, canceling the Timber Chain. That was a kill thanks to the Trim Protector. Fantastic job.
Not even a need for the glimpse there.
No. They had that. I mean, that was just all Trim Protector. Good job, Nature's Guys. That's a 0.4 second stun. That's nothing, really. It's a mini stun, essentially. It's Spike Carpus level 1. Oh, good job of Stormcat. Stormcat, what are you doing? Okay, it's Alina. It's Alina. You're a puck. Exactly. You have a pea shooter. You're playing against an orbital cannon. What happens when you bring a pea shooter to an orbital cannon team fight?
Yeah, I have to say that the matchup here definitely seems to favor Lina. She has the more burst potential with her spells and a better attack range. Not better damage. Puck actually has better damage, but she has
more attack speed.
Yeah, more attack speed. Yeah.
You knows the Fade Bolt. Ah, he knows how to use it. Fade Bolt early in Napaldoshkin doesn't deal that much damage. It's only 40. It's like dealing with techies. But it's also the fact that Lina can spam her spells a bit more efficiently. The illusory orb is very slow, whereas... Oh, wait, the Tree Protector is ganking his mid lane. He doesn't care there's no trees. He's going in with a Leech Seed and PPD... Oh, I mean, sorry, W Zayak apparently taking that kill against Lina. That's... Sorry, that was obviously a joke. I know it's not PPD, but he used to play like this a lot. It's wonderful to watch it again.
That's probably the first time I've ever seen a tree gank mid.
Yeah, but that was ballsy. I mean, he did it. He got Poison Orb. He had Leech Seed. Leech Seed is a very powerful skill. Did not go for the Living Armor early on because he knew he could get a kill on Alina. And that's the great part about being Alina, or the bad part about being Alina. You don't actually have an escape mechanism besides your movement speed. So slows are very lethal on you. And movement speed for fire, so granted.
Yeah, also a very good good play by the tree, just simply because he recognized the fact that the lane was just constantly pushing in against his puck, because that's what Lina does. Lina nukes the creep wave. So he has the ability to just sit high ground there and just walk out and smack her.
Stormcat actually might be able to survive. He jumps to the orb behind the Lina, and then the glimpse brings sure that Lina can't move away. There's sort of man fighting her, but he's gonna die as a result. In comes the Tree Protector. Everyone is saving Private Puck tonight, but Puck wants to commit suicide. No, W Zayak had it. Jesus Christ, my man. Why'd you do that? That was such a beautiful play. That was such a beautiful play, Stormcat. That actually banged on the table.
Yeah, that was such a beautiful play.
Oh wait, what a great kinetic field. Okay, AU does not got it. It was going to be really great, but AU just barely walks away from it. Skewer does not catch AU. They wanted to deal the extra damage to AU. And the Kinesis putting Magnus in a difficult position now, fighting the Disruptor. Napaldoshka is going to go down for sure. But W Zayak comes in with a vengeance, and he wants to kill AU. The dust to slow him down. He's hitting the trees, but now he's slowed down considerably. And they get a Thunder Strike. AU taunts too early as the Glimpse brings him back. But they're sacrificing the Disruptor for this Rubik. What a play, this Rubik. That was a really good play, actually.
That's the Disruptor dying twice there, isn't it?
Yeah, but I mean, actually, he did that twice. Once in the mid lane, and then once in the top. No, he didn't die twice in this engagement, though.
Oh, he
just fresh died in the mid lane, and then goes down bottom to die again.
Oh, poor Disruptor.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. But I mean, they killed the Magnus, which is also very important. Delaying his Blink Dagger as much as they can. Obviously, you can see his net worth is even less than the Timber Saws. He's been heavily harassed in this top lane. And even with the great ganks by W Zayak, I mean, this Tree Protector is currently MVP for MVP Revolution.
Oh, terrible joke there, man. But it's nice to see that Happy Feet are starting to react to this. They're starting to try and roam about and get some kills for themselves, rather than like letting MVP set the tempo, which is what they seem to do in most of their games.
Yeah, it's really good that they're actually forcing or punishing the Tree Protector pick a bit earlier. Last time we were talking about it too. Like, Tree Protector doesn't like ganking lanes. He is, but he's not that good at doing so. He's not a Slardar or Spirit. So you punish him by making a lot of rotations, forcing the Tree Protector to rotate himself. And since he did not go for the Living Armor build, he's actually not that useful at helping other lanes survive. The new Tree Protector that goes for Nature's Guise is much more of an offensive Tree Protector lane dominator. Which I actually don't even like. I've seen a lot of pros going for the 2-1-2 build or even a 1-1-3 build just to get more Living Armor stacks, and I kind of like it better, honestly. Especially because it keeps your towers from never dying.
Yeah, and it's especially good against this. For protected towers, it's especially good against Alina, who is.
I completely missed that. Sorry, he just went in with an omnisolution.
Yeah, it's especially good for the towers in this game because Alina is really good at taking towers early on.
True.
That attack speed from the Fiery Souls, you hit so fast. And we can already see the tower in mid lane's down to 3rd health.
Yeah, it is, and I mean that's the power also because the Puck can't really defend this lane. Puck has no pushing power whatsoever. He more relies on getting the farm early. However, Puck, for being up against Alina, maybe because of the Tree Protector help, he's not doing that badly. Already 2 null talismans in his name. He is only 4 lasses away from Alina. Actually has more denies than her. If it wasn't because he's died a couple times, it would be much easier for him. In fact, that really stupid death from before really hurt him. The 1,000 net worth difference is a pretty big deal.
As you can see, the Nagasiren's got 1600 gold so far, so she is well on her way to getting that range.
That's a really good setup. That's the right to bring him down. Look at his blade. Magnus just couldn't do anything. He just stared like into the abyss, knowing the dark void of death was coming.
Yeah, this is what I've been saying. Happy Feet are doing some really nice rotations. I mean, they're sacking the off lane completely.
They are.
But it's both to protect the Nagasiren, who has taken the bot tier 1 tower, and it's to make sure that the mid lane just completely snowballs out of control, which we have seen Lina do some really scary things in the late game with a Bloodfawn, and just the amount of attack damage she can just send out can wipe even some of the most tankiest of cores.
That's true. And look at this initiation from the Tomb Protector. He wants to get the stun up. There's the stun. Nature's got level 3, so it's not a considerable stun. We still have Glimpse. Pupper's reaching for that Blade Fury. They glimpse back. They even force the break from the Dream Claw. That's really nice. Some extra magical damage. And Pupper will just get that kill on the Timber Saw with the Blade Fury. Which, it's not going to destabilize too much of the game. It's still in favor of Happy Feet right now, because especially the Nagasiren in that mid lane. But it gives a bit more gold to the puck, which is also really nice, being able to get that Veil of Discord, actually. Oh, interesting.
Yeah, I think the Timber Saw's just a distraction in this game.
Yeah, he's not really important. He can't be important, honestly. Especially against this lane he's up against.
So it would actually put into question what build he's going to run. Because if he's going to go for Bloodstone, it's going to be very late.
Hood of Defiance is the build. It seems like it, and I like it.
So that maybe into Yules?
Yeah, Yules, Lotus Orb maybe instead, as opposed to Yules. A lot of
Lotus Orb would be very nice this game. A lot of stuff to take off of Yules. So there's the root from the Treant Protector. Can you take off the Waning Rift?
Yeah, the Waning Rift Science. Yeah. That's why you would get the Lotus Orb. Mainly the Waning Rift Science.
Yeah.
I mean, like I said, root the Winning Rift, and that's pretty much it. But that's all you need, right? And if you're lucky enough, maybe you can actually prevent the Omni Slash, because you can't Omni Slash you while you're Lotus Orb, because you'll do the same thing.
Yeah.
So that's not bad actually.
Yeah, the Lotus Orb would be a really nice pickup. I think he still needs some sort of good mana in Gem though.
It would still be nice to have something better, like Yules.
I mean, the Yules would save him from the glimpse as well.
Oh, careful in the mid lane. Puck actually gets a kill thanks to the Dream Claw on the Lina. Recovering pretty nicely, and he wants to go into Jesse Vash. This is pretty risky of a play, but he has Illusory Orb, so he knows what he's doing. This Puck is playing aggressively, and he's winning aggressively, getting a double kill on the Crystal Maiden and the Lina. Now, with the help of the Trip Protector in the mid lane, AU does not see him. They don't have a ward over there, so it's actually a ward from the enemy team. So AU could die here if he's not careful. There goes the Puck, silencing him just a bit. AU is like, why is he doing this? I need to be careful. Stormcat is honestly looking for a lot of blood here.
That actually takes away a lot of the Lina's advantage in the other game. She was well ahead of the Puck, and the Puck is now not that far behind her.
And this is going to take away the Nagasiren's advantage in the early game. This is really smart Static Storm, so they can't use the Song of the Siren, but they got her. They can see with the mirror image, but the Juggernaut doesn't care. The Blade Fury is the best counter to Song of the Siren in the early game, and that's an 180-second cooldown spell wasted in addition to a kill on the Nagasiren. Fantastic play.
200 gold lost. Now she needs 1,000 gold till she gets the Sacred Relic.
Yeah, that's because that's actually quite a delay, honestly. I mean, just being able to kill her and stop her in her farm is really important too, because now she can't farm for 20 seconds, and no Song of the Siren, so that means more ganks are incoming for sure. I think Trim Protector here is just here to support his fellow trees or something. I don't really understand, because there's no purpose in this lane. Yeah, oh, there's a Chakra Boss Blight, and I was right. There's no purpose but to die. Why? He's surviving. He still has a living armor to use on himself. Yeah, Zayak is gonna make it out.
Those dust.
AU, what is this Spidey sense you have?
Oh.
Yash thought he could. I think he tried to timber chain to the tree or something. I'm not entirely sure.
But look what the Rubik stole. He stole Overgrowth. He didn't use his armor on himself.
That was a terrible choice. Or on someone else. It doesn't really matter. Hell, use Leash Seed. I don't care.
That is such a nice steal for Rubik in this early stage of the game.
Yeah, he doesn't have Blink Dagger to use it, but he should still be fine. It's a huge area spell. It's one of the few spells Rubik can steal without a Blink Dagger and still use. Like, look at that area. Oh my god. You can just do it from the other side of the map. Yeah, that was really dangerous steal.
That is going to be really useful for ganking now.
The Nagasiren has been forced out of this lane. I like it. Juggernaut decided to move into the enemy territory and says, screw it, I'm going to take your tier 1. They have not been able to take the tier 1 top, but they are able to take the tier 1 down bottom. That's fine.
So something we didn't point out is actually the Treant Protector is actually picked up a Midas now. That's a very early Maris on support.
Yeah, it's surprisingly early actually. Yeah? And then Chunko boost with it. Oh, okay, Terror Juggernaut dies. You have the Laguna's Blade, Dragon Slave combo. Nothing much you can do, honestly. If you don't play Fury in time with Alina attacks you, you're dead. They have a great amount of stuns here with Rubik, the Luna, and a lot of magical damage on chat.
Didn't even need to use Overgrowth there.
Nope. Oh, the sentry's gonna see the Triple Protector. He doesn't have Overgrowth either to survive the stun Please Sheet and help him out a bit, but the freezing field is slowing down considerably, and the Deceptor comes a bit too late. So in the end, MVP Revolution will be losing 2 in that top lane.
Again, this aggression coming out for Happy Feet seems to be really good because they have this late game locked down. They have the Naga Siren, so all these kills they're getting, all these rotations they're making, and all the tier 1 all the towers they're taking, is just making it so much better for that Naga Siren late game. So much easier for her to snowball. So much easier for her to get that relic, get that radiance, and just take control of this game. Because all the cores on Happy Feet don't really require that much of the farm. They require kills to get most of their farm, but they don't require to take much of the creep kills. Which is really good for Naga Siren, who really likes to send out her illusions and kill all the creeps on the map.
Yeah, right. The only thing I do don't like though, like you said, is they're going to be taking all the resources on the map, and that means the Lina and the Timbers are going to really be relegated to farming. Or not farming anything, right? And either they get killed or they're going to be falling off. So then you're going to fight a whole team of 5 people that are farming decently against simply Naga Siren and whatever's left of the Lina and Timbersaw. In fact, Timbersaw's not going to be able to recover.
Yeah, the Timbersaw's not going to be able to recover, I don't think.
Even though he has great farming abilities, he's mostly a lane farmer rather than jungle farmer. I don't know if they... Oh wow, great usage of the tree there to get a static storm off. Now the silence is too powerful. He can't Timber Chain away from this. Even the overgrowth user, they want to commit to this. The Yamasash comes out, but it does not deal enough damage to Yash, who's somehow surviving throughout this whole thing. They killed the healing ward. Zayak is now in trouble. Nature's Guts finally procs, but they can still kill him. It was a terrible Timber Chain. And W Zayak will be able to walk away from this for now. They don't have any vision of him. He's just walking into the trees, eating more and more trees, using his Quelling Blade very intelligently, by the way, to buy a Quelling Blade there just so he can walk more into the jungle. And in the end, nobody dies there because the Timbersaw is ridiculously tanky.
Well, he had actually, when they went on him, he had full armor stacks. It was very it's not. The Blade Fury was doing a lot of damage to him, yes, but he was also getting a lot of regen simply from those armor stacks.
Yeah, it was. I don't know. I don't think the team had helped him at all, honestly. Right? Once the Blade Fury was ended, they just decided to leave him, and the puck wasn't there to help him. Oh no! Happy Sauna caught out the glimpse. It doesn't break. Yeah, the skewer will break it, and now they still have an RP ready, and they will catch out the Lina. Only the Lina, but that's all they needed really. They want to kill the Lina. That's important. All because the puck decided to play a bit coy and decided to try to get the last of those orcs, and instead they lost the Lina with kill 2 of the 9. That was just man. Nah, puck, man. Stormcat, you are really getting on my nerves now. AU is being targeted. There's an easy stun and the Blade Fury as well, so you can't get stunned by telekinesis. Really good Blade Fury steal by the Rubik, but the Triple doesn't care too much about that. Maybe this Pubber. That's going to be killing the Rubik. He should have tried a TP, but you can't really do that against
He just received it on the courier.
The TP?
Yeah.
Wouldn't have mattered anyway because the Triple that's just not a new one, but yeah, there's nothing you can do.
Can we have a look at the Naga Siren quickly? See how she's doing? Yeah, she's got a radiance now.
Yeah, it was pretty decent timing for radiance, 60 minutes in.
Yeah.
It's actually really good timing. Usually, before 20 minutes, it's good enough, honestly. Nagasari doesn't really care that much about timings because you'll eventually get him regardless. It's the whole point. The question is when she'll get swapped to green to get that 40 seconds that everyone hates.
So, what the Nagasari now needs to do is she needs to push all the lanes out. She needs to keep MVP on their side of the map.
What are you doing, Jesse? What are you doing? Warding? Yeah, that was I think she just put this one. Yeah, okay.
But she also just stood there for 2 minutes.
Yeah, I mean, what you gonna do much? And the important thing is you don't want them to know that you're warding. So this seems more like maybe you were. No, Blizzy. See, Blizzy's not the wiser. They don't know there's warders here because this seems like you were scared. You saw him, like okay. Oh, that sentry will see the ward anyway. Yeah.
Oh, that's a very nice sentry placed.
It's a very nice sentry.
It actually spots both ward spots. Wow. I didn't know that.
That is really cool to know. And it goes just barely, so it spots this one, which is a bit more important right now. So you can move it like left or right depending on which one you think is more likely.
Yeah, I'm gonna use that in my games.
That's great. 2 support players just fascinated by ward placement. No, that's actually really good. More, that's really smart. And with Disruptor, we have the kinetic field to see up in the high ground, so you don't need to get the sentry up in the high ground, which is important.
Oh, the Juggernaut's actually going for a Battle Fury. This is obviously to deal with the Naga illusions, but...
Wow, but the Battle Fury plus Empower, you're going for full-on... Oh, actually, that's not that bad because
Battle
the...
Fury and Empower, yeah.
Yeah, because, I mean, the Battle Fury is bad right now because of the nerf they did to the Cleave. But if your Cleave deals 100% damage, which is what the Battle Fury plus Empower is, because they stack purely, you know, they just stack. What's 50% damage Cleave, and Battle Fury is 35%, I believe?
Yeah, so it is actually a... Yeah, it's a really good...
Oh, it's 40%.
It's actually
they increased it, so 90% now.
It's going to be quite a nice counter to the Naga.
That's a 90% cleave, and when he gets talent at the turn, he comes with 100% cleave, literally. It's right on the spot. That's not that bad.
Yeah, that's pretty good, but it does mean he is definitely going to become the target of team fights.
Oh, wait, careful. The Timbersaw caught the Static Storm. Now the Omni Slash, he deals enough damage. This Timbersaw is not going to escape a second time. That's a level 2 Omni Slash. That deals double the damage, literally. And they even get the Courier as a free kill. Because this puck is crazy. Stormkite just goes around the map. You can never know what to expect with this guy. Good job, actually. That's a really good kill. Oh, Laguna's Blade to finish off the Juggernaut. They won't get him, but the Dreamcoat has called out to Lina. They want to silence her in time, but it was a bit too late. They want a glimpse her maybe to break that Dreamcoat, but they won't be able to use the RP instead. And they've already committed 2 ultimates. They have to get this kill. Lina somehow surviving the glimpse to bring her back, but she's still just walking around. Stormcat blinks in, and Waning rips her, so she stops walking. Stupid corpse literally just died finally, thank Christ.
And she's already down for 20 seconds.
Respawn. Wait, she went for the respawn town? No.
Oh, she didn't go for the respawn time. She would have been instantly.
Oh, Bloodstone, right. Stupid, yeah, Bloodstone, that's why. I was gonna say,
only
yeah.
6 Bloodstone charges now.
Yeah, they brought her down a couple times, and she only got a kill in the Juggernaut in between those Bloodstone charges. That's pretty much it, so. I think it's 2 times, like she went down to 10, or no, first 8, then she went up to 9, then 6. Yeah. Math.
Oh, the Lina might be in trouble here.
She's dead. I mean, he's dead if he was on. Nobody's ag.
Yeah, he's no allies, but.
And also, he's a trait protector. Right? He's still fighting a Laguna's Blade, which is a ridiculously low cooldown spell considering what it does.
Yeah, we saw what it did to the Juggernaut there in the mid lane. He fell instantly.
I kind of like though they went for Battle Fury in that regard though, because usually Juggernaut would go for Monster Style Diffusal Blade, and it can still be the build, it can still go for Monster Style, but the Battle Fury, the extra regen it gives you, is pretty useful to deal with those kind of wombo combos, because you can at least heal up a bit in between. Yeah,
it's nice dealing with the illusion, and they've got a lot of magic damage on the side of Juggernaut, so the Juggernaut is a good pickup because he has the Blade through, but the thing that would worry me is he doesn't have a lot of health. As we saw, the Laguna's Blade blew him up, so if he ever gets caught without Blade Fury, he is pretty much dead.
That is true, but at the same time, oh, that's a really good Blade Fury. She can't TP during this time. I just TP around him. The shit is TP. No, she did not in 10 seconds. Hubbard is more than excited to attack this, but the rest of his team is already there. And he's like, screw it, I'm leaving, please don't attack me. Let's strike a He does not catch him in time. It went over here instead of over here. And Juggernaut went left. Fun fact, whenever making the choice between left and right, humans will pick a left 52% of the time, regardless of their dominant hand. Should have picked left that time. Slightly more chance. Anyway.
Yeah, but the left was different to her. She was picking her left.
No, it's fact time with it's not.
It's
correct,
logic.
DSwordfish.
It's logic time with corrupt robot.
Okay, wait. Naga Siren's about to die just in the static storm. 2 supports actually managed to get the kill on the Naga Siren. In comes the puck and says, "Why are you harassing my supports?" It's like the school bully trying to attack your younger brother, and Puck just comes in and says, "Screw it. I go to the gym every day. It helps me get girls and it helps me get kills."
This is not what Happy Feet want right now.
Yeah, they're not happy.
Naga should not be dying at this stage of the game. She dies in the early game, but she should barely die at this stage of the game. Yeah. It is terrible for her. She needs to get her farm. She needs to keep going.
I was gonna kill a Napoleoshka. God, what do you do against that? The Shadowblade Lina, we used to see it. Illidan was the first person to play Shadowblade Lina back when she didn't used to be this OP with a plus 50 damage, and it was really effective too because you would just go around getting kills with Laguna's Blade, still Fiery Soul, and still Dragon Slave. Same concept, but you didn't have the plus 50 damage. Now with a plus 50 damage, it's even more ridiculous, and with a Silver Edge upgrade, it's just fantastic. Ben-Hur or Ben-Hur, Ben-Hur is just.
Maybe you're right. Maybe it is, but I mean, there's the movie, man.
Do you know where the movie name comes from?
No, I don't.
I don't know. Maybe it's a Filipino name, and Americans have been mispronouncing it for years.
Perhaps, but
like how they say things like, you know, New Orleans. Ugh.
How's that pronounced?
New Orleans.
Oh, okay, that's boring. Yeah, no, I thought that was going to be some fancy way of playing it. It's just French.
New Orleans. Yeah, well, it's because the French conquered them. It's like when you say Albuquerque. Why would you ever say Albuquerque? It's Albuquerque, obviously.
Obviously, man.
Obviously. Anyway, Timbersaw's going for the Bloodstone in the end. Yeah, I think it's the best option. I think he's not going to be relevant otherwise in the game. I don't like the utility Timbersaw, and it makes you, at least this gives you some relevance if you manage to catch it, and maybe you're lucky. Because they're not concentrating on Yaj that much. I mean, how many kills does he have to his name? 5. Most of them were in the laning stage, and now they're just kind of letting him go, and more concentrated on Lina and Nagasiren, obviously, right? So maybe he survives the team fight, and they just let him do his own thing, and he might be able to still make it back into the game.
Yeah, that sounds very sad. The
It
fact
is.
that they're not worried about the Timbersaw, so they just sort of go.
His existence is a really like sad pool of sadness.
It's probably like the bullies who bully someone too much and then start feeling sad for them, so they stop for a bit, and then they realize I really enjoyed bullying him and stop bullying him again.
It's a really screwed up childhood you had. Jesus Christ, I really enjoyed bullying him. That's horrendous thing to say. Oh no, there's a Gunna's blade. They can't save him. There's a skewer. The RP as well. They have dust. They have static storm, so they don't care as much. They're gonna keep him in the kinetic field. Lina keeps fighting. The Timbersaw's already joining in the freezing field as well. And Magnus decides to sacrifice himself for the life of the Juggernaut. Definitely worth it. From behind comes a Puck. It's a Formula 1 Puck this time. Wants to get a kill on the Lina. He's committed to Dream Coal and catch a Crystal Maiden, and he's only gonna kill one of the sisters. All right. It's good enough. Wow, he even evaded the Dragon Slayer. In comes the Juggernaut with the Omni Slash, and there's too many creeps around. That Puck aggroed the creeps. That's not what Pupper was looking for. He could have killed the Lina had the creeps not been there, but unfortunately he's not able to. However, they don't lose the Juggernaut there. They only lose a Magnus. In exchange, they get 2 kills out of it. It could have been worse, honestly.
Yeah, that was a really nice skewer there by the Magnus. They did say it completely saved the Juggernaut there. Maybe the RP wasn't necessary, but you can never tell sometimes. It was definitely worth it to save the Juggernaut. The fact that they had no detection was bad, but I mean, none of the supports were nearby, and those are the people who normally would be carrying such things.
Yeah, exactly. So, yeah, in the end, it just seems like it's for at least for MVP Revolution, it's just going much better in their terms because they seem to be taking the team fights a little more confidently. The Juggernaut's still more farmed than the Nagasiren, which is a big issue. Honestly, Nagasiren at this point should be out farming the Juggernaut, but that Blade Fury build really worked out for him. And he also has his Manta style, so the Ensnare is not as relevant anymore. He can just Manta style that away.
So I guess the Magnus is thinking that they're going to go to lane.
They are.
So he's buying a Midas.
I think it's a good idea.
Yeah,
Midas
I think it's a good idea as well.
It's a Nagasiren. Jesus Christ, you're always going to go for Cover, maybe the most hated hero after Techies. I think if we're competitive, it is the most hated hero. But at least Techies is fun to watch.
Yeah, I mean, I like watching a very skilled Techies play. Just the mind games you can play with the enemy is incredible.
Look at this trip protected by already eyes. That's giving him a lot of vision. You can't entirely see for some strange reason, but you can only see some of the trees. It's very hard to see from the top down. Cover really at the east. We see some of the trees, and they provide really nice vision. And more importantly, they provide an extra overgrowth, which the Timbersaw is definitely not expecting. Oh, there's the overgrowth available. The Blade Fury coming out. They want to kill the Crystal Maiden first, and the illusions are also joining in. The freezing field is not going to have an impact because he can't come out. Now, Rubik's. Okay, that's really good static storm stolen, but the Timbersaw is as good as dead. No, the Omni Slash is not coming out in time because of that static storm. However, the Glimpse brings him back, and they say, "Screw you, Rubik. I'm better. There's something than you are. There's a reason I picked this hero, and you had to pick stupid Rubik." And so Power will get the kill regardless onto the Timbersaw. And Lina also died in the beginning of that engagement. I don't entirely know what happened there, but yeah, well, they got a kill.
That was a fresh bloodstone on the Timbersaw.
Was it? Down to HR?
Yeah.
Well, at least he healed the Steve. Oh no, they were all dead. So
yeah, he was the last person that died there.
You screwed up! You should have died sooner, Timbersaw. God. What a noob.
Yeah, the whole you should definitely sacrifice your life for your team.
Exactly, that's what you should do. That's remember
who is it who made that play?
Yeah, was it Wings? It was a Chinese team for sure. I don't know if it was IG. I think it was IG. Like Boboka with Bloodstone, he only had Bloodstone. He was playing someone playing Dazzle, and the only item they had was Bloodstone, and they commit suicide just to save their carry. And I feel like that's a play that a Chinese team would make, especially with Burning in mind.
I mean, it's a very expensive healing item, I have to say.
Nah, it's like a better mech. It heals so much, and if you get kills, it heals more. It's like a duel.
300-second cooldown.
Well, yeah, but you know, every 300 seconds you win a team fight. That's if you only fight every 5 minutes, which seems like the meta in China, then I think it's fine. Oh, Zai.
Both a Blink Dagger and a Ags on this Treant Protector. He is very farmed.
Yeah, I love that Midas pick. It worked out really well for him. And I think he needs to go Alter Ego just for more eyes in the forest. Make the whole forest his. The Timbersaw can only cut so many trees, you know?
I was just watching his health regen. He's got 16.8 health regen, and it was just slowly ticking down to the radius and going back up, and slowly ticking down to the radius and going back up.
Oh, he doesn't care. He still has the Nature's Skies and Leech Seed, so he's set. I mean, this guy's tanky. His strength gain is amazing. A 3.3 per level is really good. It's only rivaled by the Centaur, for example. It's 4.0 per level, and a few others, honestly. I can't actually think of anyone has better strength gain. I think the CK as well.
Yeah,
I don't know all of them by heart, obviously.
Yeah, Zack seems to really play this Treant Protector well. He knows the hero. He knows what items to build.
Yeah, I like these because the Zack Treant is much more of an old school Treant. Is people like PPD. A lot of people that play Treant nowadays, you can tell, for example, in Crit, when Crit plays Treant Protector, you can tell he's not a Treant Protector player, but he just decided to play him because it's flavor, and you know he plays him now. But these guys have been playing him for years. Oh, Static Storm catches the Juggernaut. He still has the H, so he should be able to survive this. That's a really good stall, the Static Storm by Rubik, at least putting some pressure. The Blade Fury from Pupper will make sure he stays alive, and they can also kill the illusions. Whereas the rest of the team, what are they doing? This is a really good, well-placed ward. The Monkey King is just lying on his back. Why are you being so lazy? Oh, okay, they just destroyed it. Okay, this is the well-placed ward. Oh, they even put it on the edge, so they put a sentry. If there's a sentry anywhere here, it's like, oh, please don't see my ward. It's like hiding in the corner of that cliff.
Well, it's also the fact that if any of the melee heroes wanted to try and de-ward that, they'd have to walk all the way around to their side of the cliff.
Oh, that's a really
putting them in trouble.
Yeah. Shit, can you de-ward if you're melee?
You can from that side, but
Oh, they see the chakra.
if you have a quelling
melee. When you have a Lina in your team, why do you need melee heroes?
Yeah, who needs to worry about that sort of stuff when you got an orbital cannon?
In fact, both supports are even range, so I don't think it would have been that much of a
okay, if the Timbersaw wanted to walk around.
It's only Timbersaw and Nagasarian, and even Nagasarian. Oh, wait, the Treant Protector can still be alive thanks to the overgrowth and the RP combo. The Omnisus comes out and destroys them thanks to the Blade Fury and the Empower damage. That was so much cleaved. It cleaves through to my heart there, and Pubber is now trying to take the courier. Says, fuck it, let's just go for the tower. What is backdoor protection? Never heard of it. Because gonna keep hitting it. Why not? The creeps are just coming in finally. That was a fantastic combo. That really worked out.
That is the scariest part of MVP draft. How well they combo together. And as you said, the Empower with the Battle Fury. Wow. Yeah. He cleaves through them so quickly.
I felt that. As reverberations was on my desk. That's how powerful that cleave was. 100% cleave.
Even that Blink Dagger was a nice pickup. It brought him straight into that fight and wiped them out so quickly. Well, that Static Storm was still up.
And still has H, so it doesn't even matter. Like, so yeah, exactly. You can always Blade Fury and the best part is that if you Blade Fury, they have very few ways to blink or to stop your blink. Only the Lina is the hero, I suppose, because obviously the Crystal Main and the Rubik can't attack you, and the only ranged core they have is the Lina. So that Blink Dagger is not only good because you can blink in the middle of Omnislash, you can also blink in the middle of Blade Fury because they have no way of cancelling your Blink Dagger. So that works out really nicely for them. You know, they see a puck, but this puck is an illusion, and they know, oh, this illusion is still. Okay. You wanted to get rid of the puck illusion regardless. Pretty decent use of the illusion, I suppose. I mean, I guess you get a little bit extra gold, but you don't care much about that. Puck is going for Dagon, by the way. This spell amp puck, I hate it. Earlier today, we saw an Earth Spirit Dagon, and it was actually one of the best pickups he could have possibly gone for. Using the 15% spell amplification Earth Spirit gets level 20. I mean, I think Jerax was rolling in his, well, not grave, I suppose, rolling in his chair. But
well, if there's one hero who's going to buy a Dagon, it's going to be a puck. It's all about the burst. And it's such a good. Oh please, no.
Okay, I'm kidding. I'm an avid.
The Dagon 5 rush the Nyx Assassin.
Oh god, I hate it.
See that every game when I see someone play Nyx.
30?
Oh, does they ping out the ward? They pinged out the ward.
I
think
they might know actually. This is the only place to put a ward around.
The Treant Protector pinged exactly on that ward spot.
Yeah,
they know it's there.
So they should be able to do ward. They need a kinetic field. There it is.
Yeah.
This ward I don't like. This is more of a Tinker ward. I suppose in this bottom lane is also to see.
Who is that catching it actually?
Magnus, I suppose, if you want a team fight, but it's only useful if you're gonna defend your tier 2 and they weren't. So I don't like that word too much, honestly. Regardless of.
I think it's just because they knew they had a gem. So they wanted to place a ward that they wouldn't find it easily.
Yeah, but they found it anyway, so I
yeah.
guess
That's because the tree and protector was there watching him, though.
That's true.
The
And also
creepy
eyes.
tree and protector.
I mean, literally,
Always watching.
he is actually a stalker.
Stalking.
His eyes of the forest. That's literally his ability. That's catching out the root as well. In comes the Paleoshka, catches only one in the RP. Doesn't really need any more. Omni Slash onto 2, and the two sisters will hold hands together and say goodbye to their mom together as they die. Because that was a fantastic Omni Slash by the Juggernaut. Just catching both out, and the RP putting them close enough. Really good job.
So it's interesting that how the Magnus has changed over this patch. The fact that he used to be played as a mid laner, and you would wait for the perfect RP. You'd always be waiting for the perfect RP opportunity, and then that is when you go in. Now it seems that he's definitely just initiation. You can catch one, you can catch 2 people in your RP, and that's fine. As long as you kill them, take them out, take a tower, then it's fine to do that.
It's the Virtus Pro style. It's honestly, it depends on the region, right? Because if CIS and C or SEA specifically playing this Magnus, very much so.
Oh, the Shadow Blade up in the Magnus now.
Yeah, he's had it for a little bit. But it's this kind of Magnus that really plays aggressively because they know they has more spells. People forget that Magnus is not just a walking RP, which is what like Tier 3 Dota used to think, which is, oh, Magnus, if he wastes RP, he's useless. No, he doesn't. He has a Shockwave and a Skewer and then a fucking Empower, which we already saw.
The Juggernaut.
Yeah, exactly. So
scary joke. Oh, he's also picked up a Scotty now. That deals with his health issues. Next, he's gonna go for a Butterfly.
Wow, I wasn't even looking when he picked up a Scotty. That is ridiculous.
Wow, the Butterfly is a really nice pickup actually. The only person who wants to buy a Butterfly is the Lina. And obviously
MKB, you mean? MKB is the Lina.
Oh, MKB. Sorry. Yeah. What did I say?
Butterfly.
I said Butterfly. MKB on the Lina. My bad.
How to counter a Butterfly? More evasion, guys. Evasion counters evasion. No, but you're right. The only ones that wants to buy an MKB is Lina, and even so, she's not that keen on the MKB. Rather get a Daedalus, for example, or a Bloodthorn. Bloodthorn is great.
Yeah. And she currently has 2 Bloodstone charges. That is ridiculously low.
That Bloodstone charge. Oh my god.
It's getting to the point where it's like might be just worth selling it because it becomes useless when it has 0 charge.
No, you still. It's not useless. You still get the health and the money. You don't want to sell. I don't think you want to go.
No,
and you're still.
I'm over exaggerating, but it is.
No, but I agree. It's not looking well for the Lina. I mean, those 2 Bloodstone charges. That Bloodstone charges were lost. I mean, sooner than jobs in Spain. So that time, like there was nothing that she could really do because she keeps getting targeted in team fights, and the RP is used mainly for her. But that's the big issue that Magnus knows this. They don't have much relevance. The Nagasiren is not a team fight hero. If they eliminate Lina in the team fight, they have no team fight potential because the Timbersaw has been destroyed early on. He has less gold than the Twin Protector, who by the way is super farmed and has more gold than the Magnus. And I was joking about the Octarine Core, but he is going for it. He is going to be the creepy team protector. Eyes of the forest everywhere. The whole jungle will be yours.
Oh, that's really scary.
We need a theme song for that. Jungle will be mine.
So, I'm actually quite confused by the Lina's build. She seems to be mixing up like a core, like the old build and a new build.
Yeah, it's well, I mean, I guess the Juggernaut. I think the Juggernaut is why she picked up the axe.
Yeah, I know it's the burst, but like with the Scotty pickup, it's now pretty hard to burst that Juggernaut down.
Yeah, it was a bit late of an. Usually you want axe a bit earlier. I would have liked to bust that more. Oh, no, sees it. He sees the Lina and goes straight up on him. Light Strike and Ray Maces, obviously. Shadow Blade's still available. Wants to catch her out with Skewer, and the Glimpse is already available anyway. So they'll catch her out with everything they have. Throw it all to Lina, and she's dead for 70 seconds. That Bloodstone with 1 charge.
What a nice BKB reveal.
There's more people casting this match right now than there are Bloodstone charges than Lina. That's how sad it is.
Oh god.
Yeah, exactly. Poor Lina just doesn't have. Just has nothing right now, and they're gonna go for the tower now. MVP Revolution don't want to.
And that's the Butterfly up now in the Juggernaut.
Yeah, he's had it ever since last engagement. He still has 3,700 gold, you know, just in case.
You know, just casually hitting for about 500 damage.
Yeah, exactly. He also has buyback plus trial boots, which is important. I mean, we haven't really mentioned this, but when you only have face boots, you really want to be able to get those trial boots so you do buyback. And just force the buyback from the Lina. They don't know they don't have it. And oh no, the Nagasiren caught out with a beautiful glimpse from Static Storm. Immediate buyback from her. But is that going to be a dieback? They want to continue fighting this, and they do find the Crystal Maiden. She goes down easily as the illusions continue to wreck these towers. The Nagasiren still has the Song of the Siren. It hasn't been used, but the Juggernaut is looking for an Omni Slash. No, he's just wait. He doesn't have it anymore. I actually didn't see who he used it on, but whatever. The Song of the Siren is still available, I suppose. They start hitting her, stun, silence, and Jules can't actually use a song! But once she actually gets to use it, the Juggernaut starts spinning away, and she just loses all her HP. Happy Feet lost her Nagasiren, that's 80 seconds without her, and the only thing that's left alive is Lina, and that's she can't do anything. Even look at her. They go on her. Sorry, they have the gem. They see her perfectly. The skewer. They bring her back, and the Lena dies, losing her last Bloodstone charge, down to 0 charges, and that is Happy Feet completely destroyed by what is MVP Revolution, taking down the first lane of racks, or the first racks now. And I mean, the only thing that's missing is the GG. Honestly.
Yeah, I feel so sorry for this Lena.
I do.
I've never seen someone go down to 0 Bloodstone charges before.
Yeah.
Actually, the only time I've seen someone go down to 0 Bloodstone charges was in the Technics.
Yeah.
And that was only for the intentional suicides.
Wow. And now the Magnus coming back. Okay, that's GG. Happy Feet say, okay, we know MVP Revolution, you're the top team in this tournament. There's a reason why we consider you the top team. You're not a one-trick pony. They seem like a one-trick pony, just attack speed strategy. It wasn't the case. MVP Revolution take the game against Happy Feet and just completely win by using their snowball strategy very well and winning the lanes. Honestly, very well played by them.
So, I've like it appeared that MVP were like a one-trick pony there by the Troll Warlord and the Legion Commander combo, but they proved that completely wrong by playing that game so perfectly. All their combinations together just worked so well, and they just completely took over that game. Even against a Naga Siren, that was a short game for Naga Siren to be in. Yeah. 38 minutes long.
And it worked out for MVP Revolution. So congratulations to the Kurzik Castanians. That is us for today. The SCA part of ProDota Cup is done, but don't worry, there's more ProDota Cup for those of you that are interested. There is some EU ProDota Cup, and we'll see it in a second. There it is. We'll see the EU ProDota Cup. We have Saphira versus Disco Inferno. What great names. And then Penta Esports versus Digital Company. All the up-and-coming teams in the EU region. Very worth a watch. Joe DXTry will be casting those a bit later on, as you see, 5 CEST and 8:30 CEST. For those of you that just watching the SCA region, we'll come back tomorrow. I don't know when exactly, because the games are changed every day, but we will be back tomorrow on this time. Feel free to tune into this channel. And if you did enjoy the cast, my name is DSwordfish. I've been joined here by Corrupt Robot. Follow us on our respective Twitters. And if you do follow me on my Twitter specifically, you can see my YouTube channel where I post all the replays for this amazing tournament with our great voices and all our proper names and everything. So we'll see you guys soon with some more ProDota Cup. Last words, Corrupt Robot, before we go?
Yeah, just MVP really showing them that they are the strongest contenders of this tournament. Yeah, that's all. Thanks very much for watching, guys.
Congratulations, MVP, and we'll see you guys tomorrow with some more ProDota Cup. Until then.